Hey everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore. Welcome to my channel. Today I have a card holder treat box to share with you. It's pretty unique, so I hope you like this one. You can also just make it a card in a treat box. It's all up to you, but I'm going to show you here what it is. Isn't this little giraffe just adorable? This is again from the Festive and Fun. I did share a card the other day on Tuesday using this same bundle. So it's actually just a stamp set. It's not a bundle. I did have to cut him out. You can fussy cut him, but I did have to cut him out with my brother's Scan and Cut. But look how sweet he is. I love giraffes, y'all. It's one of my favorite. All right, so it opens like this. And then it opens, here's the gift card right here, the gift card holder. And then it opens like this. And I just put chocolates in there for now. But yeah, there's the gift card. And you can put money in it as well if you just want to put money in it. So this is what I'm sharing today. All right, let's get started because it might take a little bit longer because we're going to do some coloring. And I am using my Stampin' Blends this time. So we are going to use, this is the Festive and Fun. I actually used this rhino on my card the other day. So go check that out. I may link it in this video somewhere. And then we're using the deckled rectangles and the stylish shapes. So that is all that we're using for this. So let's get started. All right, first thing we're going to do is we're going to stamp our giraffe. I am using the Misty for this because y'all know that we no longer have the Stamparatus, and I still use it every day. But I like this little sticky mat that I got for this. So that's why I've been using this one in the videos. So we are going to stamp him. And we're going to stamp him a couple times because I want it pretty dark. Because you want to be able to see it on the Brother's Scan and Cut. It's better if it's a little bit of a darker image. And if you use your Brother's Scan and Cut, I always recommend doing it, cutting it before it's colored. Because you'll get a cleaner cut. It seems like it gives you a cleaner cut. I'm not sure if there's any reasoning for that or not, but for me, that's how it works. All right, so we're going to grab him. And this tool also is linked in the description because, y'all, it has saved my wrists and my hands so much. And if you ever have any hand problems, you know what I'm talking about. All right, so by the magic of video, I have already cut him out with my Scan and Cut. He's going to be pretty easy to cut out because there's not a whole lot to cut. So if you want to fussy cut him, you can do that as well. All right, so we are going to color him. I'm going to zoom in this time because the other day I did not zoom in on my little rhino that I did, and I wished I would have because it would have been so much better. I'm using a bunch of different blends, so I'm not going to list them all. I'm not going to tell you all of them. I will list them in the supply sheet. By the way, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, hit that bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. Hit the bell so you know every time that a new video comes up. And I have an inspiration sheet on my blog at stampingwithamore.com that you can print and download for all my projects. So I did color his star Daffodil Delight, but I'm going to cover that with a gold foil star, and I'll show you that here in a minute after I zoom you back out because I don't want to forget. All right, so I need to move all my blends out of the way, get them set aside, and the little star I'm going to put on here, you've seen me use these. These are from the Give It a Whirl dies. So I'm going to cover up one of these with some wet glue. I'm going to use the little star and I'm going to put it right where this star is because we are adding some more gold stars. I had a bunch cut out, So I thought, and this fits on there perfectly. I had a bunch cut out, so I thought I'm going to use these stars. And I put them in this little container. All right, so that's all ready to go. We're going to set it aside and let's get the box made. Okay, so for this, you need a piece that is 12 by 9. So you do need a 12 by 12 for this. So on the 12-inch side, you're going to score it at 1. Here I go. Every time I get on here, I do that. You're going to do 1, 4, 5, 8, and 9. And then you're going to turn it, and you're going to score it on the 9-inch side at 1, 2, 7, and 8. And that is it for that. Now we got cutting to do. Okay, so we have this like this. I almost cut this off camera, y'all. I got so into it, I almost cut it off camera. All right, so this is our piece right now. So we're gonna cut this, and look at here, I started to cut this. You wanna cut these 3 right here off. And then you can cut down here, and then down here. I even forgot I was filming this. Oh my gosh, I have so much on my mind, y'all. I have my granddaughter's baby shower is tomorrow, the day after this I film this, and I have so much to do. My mind is just going crazy. All right, so I am going to cut this here. Don't cut these because you need those for guidance on the top of your box to make sure your box is square. All right, and we're going to do the same on this side. We're going to cut down these 3 here. I am baking 2 different kinds of cookies. I didn't have her present wrapped yet. Oh my gosh, it's just, there's just so much to do. All right, so down here and there, and then leave these straight again, and then just cut these in a little bit. Actually, these inside ones you don't have to worry about. You can cut both sides of those. It's just the outside part. So let's just go ahead and cut those. All right, so that's the top of our box. Now you're going to leave these 2 right here. You can cut down on this, then turn it and cut these 2 right here off. And then cut down here, cut in here, and then I'm leaving these straight as well, although, yeah, we'll leave it straight. If we have an issue closing our box, because I can't remember if I cut those or not, so we're going to cut down these 2 again, these 2 off here. I need to look inside my box, and then cut down here, and then we'll cut into these 2. Because I think it fit into the box better when I trimmed it. So I'm going to go ahead and trim it just a little bit on both sides. I made this box like a week ago, so I'm just getting to do the video because I have been working a lot lately. Not only on my Stampin' Up job, but on my regular job. All right, so this is what it's going to look like. So if you want to take a screenshot or something, you can see what it's going to look like. Let's sharpen these all up. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like. These 2 are going to fold inside, so sharpen them going this way. All right. So we are going to do the top of the box first. I'm going to use some wet glue. We're going to do this part here. And this is why I told you to keep this edge straight, so you can line this up right there nice and straight. It makes a difference when your box closes. So make sure you keep those straight. And then these here are going to go on this inside part, and I'll show you that here in a minute. So fold this one back, and then these go in here. And again, try to keep it nice and straight. And now these two here, these go inside the other side of the box. This inside part right here. This is really easy, y'all. There's nothing complicated about it, really. So you want to get these. This one came undone. And then this really reinforces it. So you're going to put it on the inside of this flap here, and on the inside of this one right here. And then just fold these down. And it really makes a nice sturdy box. Just like that. And then this is going to fold in here. Now we need to mat them. So the matting pieces that I'm using are 2 7/8 by 4 7/8. And that you need 2 of those. One for the inside and one for the outside. And then this one is for the gift card part, and it is 2 3/4 by 5 3/4. But don't worry about it because writing it down, because I'll have them all in the inspiration sheet. I'm going to mat this one first. I changed the orientation on these trees. The other one I had going the other way, and I didn't like the way it really looked. So I think this is going to be nicer. I'm using a 3/4 inch circle punch, which we don't have anymore, so I'll try to remember to link one in the description, because this really helps to open this up. And then this one will close like that. I like to trim these sides as well, and I'll do that here in just a minute. And then this striped one is going to go on the front. It's actually the back side of the tree. You can use the trees if you want, but I thought the trees were a little distracting. So I am using this one. So on these sides, I'm also going to punch a little notch right here too. And you're not going to have, unless you punch the notch before you fold it up, you won't have a big notch. And I like it better with the smaller. So on the sides here, I like to just cut a little. It makes the box close a lot nicer. So just cut a little sliver off there. Kind of like the bakery boxes I make. And see, it just closes a lot nicer. Alright, so let's go ahead, and we should have scored this, but let's go ahead and score our piece for our gift card. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just having one of those days. Alright, so we're just scoring this on 3 sides at 1 inch. And use the thicker part of your stylus when you're using designer series paper. So just do it 1 inch on 3 sides. Alright, and then we're just going to make a little gift card holder. So we are going to cut up the bottom part here. You're going to cut that off. Square. And this one we're cutting off. And then we are just going to fold this like this. And I'm going to just add some glue to the bottom here. And to this bottom part here. It's super simple. And if anything's hanging over, cut it off. Because you know me, I don't like it. I'm going to also put a little notch in here to make it'll be easier to get our note card or our gift card in there. Why am I saying note card? So we're going to just glue this to the front of this piece. Just like this. I like this much better with this going the right way. And then let me see if I have another gift card I can just stick in that slot. Yep, an old one. And then this will just slide right in there like that. All right, now all we have to do is put our little guy on here and get this going. So the little deckled rectangle I used, I'll tell you the size of that. It's 2 and maybe 2 1/8 by 3 1/2. So I'm going to use this. We're going to put that down. And I'm putting it up towards the top a little bit. And then the stitch circle is a 1 3/4 inch circle. We need to stamp that though. I gotta grab my mat here and my Memento ink. The sentiment, by the way, is from the same little stamp set. So it says, "A little something for you with lots of love from me." I thought it was perfect for this. All right, I'm going to grab some dimensionals and we're going to pop up our giraffe because he's so darn cute. I'm putting a lot, y'all. I'm not afraid to use dimensionals. You probably know that by now. All right, so we're going to put him on here. I'm going to also pop up this sentiment. And we're going to put that right there. And I am using, again, this Real Red Burlap Ribbon combo pack. And we're just going to make a bow. I just thought it needed a little something else, and I wanted to bring in a little bit of red. So we're going to trim that. I hope I am in the camera. And I'm going to use a little glue dot for this, because I have my desk set up a little different. I think that's what's throwing me off too. I have it set up a little bit different than I normally do. I don't know why I decided to change it, but I'm going to change it back because I like it better the other way. So we're going to put the little bow on here, and then I'm going to grab some more of those little stars. And these are the ones, like I said, from the Give It a Whirl dies that I use. Y'all, I use them a ton. If you don't have those, you need to grab them because I use them a ton. So we're going to put one star here. We're going to use different sizes. Use the larger one on the bottom here. And then we're going to put one over here. I thought it just really dressed that up. I'm going to put a smaller one. So that's it. Do you like him? I hope you like him. And that's all that's to it. Here's the other one. I colored him a little bit lighter than the other one. I think I like him better a little bit lighter, but it doesn't matter. Y'all can color him however you like. All right. Thank you everyone for watching. If you need any supplies, I have a new host code for November. So if you use the host code, I'd really appreciate it. And I hope you all have a blessed day, and I will catch you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Bye.